Hello everyone, welcome to Imanimation. It's a channel created to reveal the truth about nature and how to go about reality. Here we'll shape powerful Christian stories through the power of animation. If this is your first time, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification button to get your daily Christian stories. Join us as we go on this journey filled with hope, healings, and truth.
Welcome back, dear viewers, to part 2 of this soul-touching story titled, When Sincerity Costs You Everything, The Test of True Conviction. In the first part, we followed the life of Favor, a young Christian lady who held firmly to her faith and integrity despite life's pressing challenges. No job, no husband, and yet she refused to compromise. She trusted God even when temptation came, temptation wrapped in riches, opportunities, and promises, but not from God. Yes, she was offered a way out, money, connections, even marriage, but the source was questionable. Favor chose to walk the narrow path and held on to her conviction. But now comes the real test. Will Favor remain steadfast? Or will the pressure of lack and delay push her to make a decision she might regret? Watch this video till the end to see how her story unfolds, whether her faith leads to glory or if compromise steals her testimony. We want to thank you once again for watching and supporting us. Your love, your encouragement, and your prayers mean everything to us. May God bless you abundantly, meet you at every point of your need, and strengthen you to always stand for truth, no matter the cost. Let's dive in.
Auntie Amelia, I really appreciate your visit, but please understand me. I'm going through a lot right now. Everybody expects me to just jump at any opportunity that comes, even if it's not right. I'm not lazy, I'm just trying to do what pleases God. I know things are tough, but I can't compromise my faith to make life easier.
Favor, I know life is not fair sometimes, but you need to be practical. You're a beautiful young woman with brains and potential. So why are you still single and jobless? Your mother said a good man came for your hand in marriage and you turned him down. Are you waiting for angels to propose to you?
It's not about waiting for angels, Auntie. It's about doing the right thing. The man that came isn't someone I can build a godly home with. He has no regard for spiritual matters. He drinks, he womanizes, and worst of all, he said I should stop all this church thing after marriage. How can I marry someone like that?
But that man is financially stable. He has a good business, drives a nice car, and lives well. What else are you looking for, Favor? You're not getting any younger, and life won't wait for you to find the perfect man who ticks all your spiritual boxes. Sometimes we women have to make sacrifices.
Sacrifices, yes. But not my relationship with God. I won't sacrifice my faith for comfort. What shall it profit me if I marry a rich man and lose my peace of mind, or worse, my salvation? I have seen women cry in their marriages because they rushed in for wealth. I don't want to end up like that.
And what about work? Your mates are working, building careers, and even supporting their families. You've graduated for years now, yet you're still at home. No business, no job. What's going on, Favor?
I've applied for jobs, Auntie. I've walked under the sun dropping CVS. But many times, the condition is either to sleep with the boss or to do things that will make me compromise my values. I've prayed, I've fasted. God sees I'm not idle. But I'd rather wait than defile myself for a job.
So what do you plan to do now? Keep sitting at home until a miracle happens? Favor, this world doesn't reward waiting. It rewards action. Don't allow your so-called righteousness to become the reason you end up with regrets.
I don't regret anything, Auntie. Even when I cry, I do so with hope in God. I know my Redeemer lives. I believe that in His time, He'll make all things beautiful. Yes, the waiting is painful, but it's better than making decisions I'll later regret.
You're bold, I'll give you that. But what if nothing changes? What if the breakthrough never comes? Will you still keep waiting, Favor? Will you still hold on when everyone has moved on?
Even if nothing changes, Auntie, at least I know I stood for something. That I didn't fall for the pressure. That I didn't allow the world to shape me. Heaven is my final destination, not just marriage or wealth. I want to hear, "Well done, faithful servant," at the end of my journey.
That's a strong conviction, Favor. But the world we live in is not kind to people like you. People will mock you, laugh at you, call you a failure. Even your own friends may leave you behind. Are you prepared for that?
I've already lost friends. I've been mocked. Even my own mother sometimes doesn't understand me. But I've made peace with it. If standing with God means standing alone, then so be it. At least I'm not pretending.
I must confess, your stand is rare these days. I came to talk sense into you, but now I see you've chosen your path. I pray God rewards your faith. But just know that my heart aches for you. I want to see you happy.
Thank you, Auntie. Your concern means a lot to me. I don't take it for granted. But please trust me when I say that this is the only path that gives me peace. I'd rather cry now and laugh later than laugh now and cry forever.
I hear you, Favor. I'll keep you in my prayers. May God truly honor your decision and surprise you beyond your imagination. But if you ever feel overwhelmed, promise me you'll talk to someone before making any drastic decisions.
Sandra, can you imagine some people in this world still living like it's the 18th century? That girl Favor, she still believes in suffering and smiling. She walks around like holiness is the only way to survive. I honestly don't get her.
My dear, I ask myself all the time, how does she even cope? No maintenance, no enjoyment, no soft life. She looks like she's fasting even when she's not. I don't even think she knows what a proper spa day feels like.
Exactly. She acts like heaven is the only thing that matters. And guess what? She once said that nothing in this world will make her sell her body. I was shocked. She said it as if everyone doing runs is already lost forever.
Tell me something. And to think I once tried to help her. She came to me asking for money one day, and I told her, "Babe, let me show you how to make fast cash." But she looked at me like I was the devil. The way she dismissed me, it was insulting. Let's just sit and talk.
Okay, baby.
Go on.
Honestly, Sandra, some people don't even appreciate when you try to help them. I was angry that day. She acts like dignity means suffering. What's the point of dignity if you can't even feed yourself or pay your bills?
True talk. Favor is a good girl, yes, but in this world way we day, good no day pay again. I just hope she doesn't break down one day when life hits her harder. Nobody will be there to help her then.
Well, let's leave her to her holy path. Everyone chooses their own road. If she makes it, good for her. But for me, this life is short, and I refuse to live it in suffering.
As for me, this business has opened doors I never imagined.
I don't beg anybody. If I want something, I get it, thanks to the men who understand my value. It's not easy, but it's working.
Same here, babe. I have changed my wardrobe completely. My skin glows. I travel when I want. People think it's luck, but it's strategy. You just have to know your market and play smart.
And these men. If you give them what they want, they'll give you what you need, and more. I've had people pay me for just spending a few hours with them. No stress, just cash and gifts.
See, it's not like we're stealing. They know what they're doing. They even chase after us. Some of them even have wives and children, but with them they beg pass. Who are we to refuse?
That's it. Sometimes I feel like we're the ones winning. While people like Favor are praying and fasting for breakthrough, we're cashing out and living our best life. Life no balance.
I just thank God I woke up early. Imagine me still praying for destiny helpers at this age. My sister, I am the destiny helper now. I help myself.
Let's toast to the soft life, I beg. No regrets, no looking back. Life is meant to be enjoyed, and we are doing just that.
High five.
Joy, did you hear that conversation between Sandra and Juliet at the beer parlor just now? I think one of them mentioned something like hookup while laughing and boasting about their lifestyle. I'm not sure I understand. What exactly is hookup?
Ella, hookup simply means sleeping with men in exchange for money or gifts. It's a form of prostitution, but these days people call it fancy names like hookup to make it sound less terrible. That's exactly what they were discussing, how they get paid by different men for spending time with them, usually in sinful ways.
Jesus Christ. So that's what they are doing for a living? No wonder they are always flaunting phones, dressing flashy, and going out at night. I've been wondering where they get the money from. This is heartbreaking, Joy. I never imagined this.
Yes, Ella. That's their source of income. And sadly, it's becoming common among young girls. But what they won't tell you are the dangers hidden in that kind of life. They talk about the money and the flashy lifestyle, but they don't talk about the pain, the trauma, and the evil involved behind the scenes.
What kind of dangers are you talking about? Because from the way they were laughing, it looks like they are enjoying themselves. Do they even think about the risk of what they're doing?
There are many, Ella. First, sickness, HIV, STDs, and even infections that damage the womb. Some of them look okay outside, but inside they're battling serious diseases. Then there's the risk of being murdered. Some men they follow are ritualists. Girls go out for hookups and never return. Check the news, missing persons every week.
Ah, this is terrifying. So you mean, a young girl can just vanish all because of money? And yet, they still continue? Joy, are they not scared for their lives?
Many are too blinded by the temporary gain to think of the long-term pain. The devil makes it look sweet at first, but the end is destruction. Some lose their lives, others their sanity. Some get tied to spiritual covenants they don't understand. One night of pleasure can cost them a lifetime of sorrow.
It's not worth it at all. Money that will come and go, but your peace, your dignity, and your soul are at stake. It's so sad. And the worst part is that some of these girls influence others, especially those who are struggling or desperate.
That's true. And that's why we must keep speaking the truth. Every girl deserves to know that there's another way, God's way. It may be slower, but it's peaceful and lasting. I just pray one day Sandra and Juliet will open their eyes and come out of that lifestyle before it's too late.
Sir, good morning. A young lady by the name Favor is at the reception. She says she has an appointment and is here for the job interview. Sir,
Favor. So she's the one. These types are always desperate. Probably came here because she's tired of suffering. If she's that desperate, one small offer and she'll fall for it. I'll just test the waters and see how far she can go for this job. Let her in. Send her in.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Favor. I came to ask if there's any vacancy here. I heard your company has good structure and I'd love to work here. I studied business administration and I'm ready to serve with honesty and diligence. I just need a chance, sir.
Yes. I hear you. Tell me, Favor, you're a very beautiful girl. I'm sure men must always look your way. You see, this office is not just about qualifications. It's also about connection and cooperation, if you know what I mean. Are you ready to make things easy for both of us?
Sir, I don't understand you. I came here seeking an opportunity to work. I didn't expect this line of talk. Please, I'm not here for anything immoral. All I want is a job. If I'm qualified, then please, consider me based on merit. That's all I'm asking for, sir.
Listen, Favor. Let's not play holy here. I'll give you a job immediately and add 100,000 naira to welcome you in. Just one night with me and your life will change. You said you're suffering. Well, I'm offering you a way out. Don't be stubborn. Use what you have.
Sir, I will not do it. Even if you offer me millions, I won't. It is a sin before my God. If I accept this offer, I may gain something temporary, but I will lose my soul. My Father in heaven is watching me. I fear God more than poverty. I would rather walk away jobless than walk into destruction.
Get out of my office now. You must be joking if you think holiness still pays in this wicked world. Look around you, nobody rises by being righteous anymore. In this life, it is use what you have to get what you want. What do you think this place is, a church? If you can't comply, then walk out and stop wasting my time.
Sir, I may not have much, but I still have my dignity. I won't trade my body for a job or for money. My faith is not for sale, and I'm not desperate enough to sin against God. You may mock holiness, but I know that righteousness still exalts. I'd rather walk away with a clean conscience than stay here with regrets.
Look at this girl. Talking about God in an office where money rules everything. Let me tell you, Favor, life doesn't favor the holy, it favors the bold. And boldness means doing what others fear to do. You're not serious. You'll come crawling back when hunger hits you hard.
If hunger is the price for obedience to God, then let me be hungry. I know my Redeemer lives, and he will provide for me at the right time. I didn't come here to sell my body, I came here with hope. But I see now this place is not where God wants me to be.
Young girls like you annoy me. Acting holy when you know you need this job. Don't come back here again. I don't have patience for your kind. You're not the first to reject it, but many return after tasting reality. I'll be waiting when you're ready to be sensible.
You may see me as naive today, but the day will come when you'll remember this conversation. When your riches fail, when your soul is empty, you'll know that not everything can be bought. Goodbye, sir. I pray God shows you mercy.
Nonsense. You think job is meant for people like you? Look at you, carrying holiness on your head like wrapper. My friend, let me tell you something, this world doesn't favor saints. If you want to make it, you must bend a little. Don't you know the rule now? Use what you have to get what you want. You come here forming righteous like you're better than everyone. Do you think companies are employing based on prayer and fasting? This is the real world, not your church. Others are doing it and they're succeeding. You want to act holy and still get results? No lie. If you were smart, you'd grab this opportunity with both hands. 100,000 naira and a sure job. Do you know how many girls will jump at it without blinking? But no, you're here quoting Bible like a preacher. Listen well, holiness doesn't pay rent. You better get out of my office now, before I lose my temper. If you're not ready to play the game, then don't waste my time. Righteous girl indeed. Look around, those who are winning are those who know how to play smart. You think being innocent is the key? Wake up. Next time, don't walk into an office if you're not ready to make sacrifices. The world doesn't owe you anything, and your God won't drop job from the sky. You had your chance, you wasted it. Get out! And don't come back unless you're ready to trade your holiness for results.
How can a man sit in his office and boldly tell me to sleep with him for a job and money? Is this what the world has turned into, that dignity means nothing and sin is a stepping stone to success? I walked in hoping to find favor, not filth. 100,000 naira and a job just to lose my soul? What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? Mark 8:36. My heart is heavy, but my spirit is strong in the Lord. I will not trade my purity for position, nor righteousness for riches. My Redeemer lives, and I know he will make a way. Even if the road is lonely now, I'd rather walk with God than run with the devil. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Psalm 23:1.
What did I just hear you say? What can never happen? Do you think manna will fall from heaven and land in your lap while you sit here dreaming like a child? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm tired of seeing you in this house morning, afternoon, and night, doing nothing but praying and quoting Bible. God sent you a man who offered you a job and 100,000 naira just to spend one night with him, only one night, and both your problems and my problems would have disappeared. But no, stubborn favor said no. Tell me, who will marry a poor, jobless girl like you?
Mama, I will not do it. My body is not for sale. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. All other ground is sinking sand. Matthew 16:26 says, For what shall it profit a man, if he shall gain the whole world, and lose his own soul?
Favor, you are a fool. A big one. You think quoting Bible will put food on this table or pay our rent? Who told you suffering is holiness? Did Jesus not turn water to wine? Didn't he feed 5,000 people? Your own faith is just laziness disguised as righteousness.
Mama, please let me be. I know you're angry, but I will not lose my dignity for money. I was not raised to throw myself at men. I will wait on God, even if the world mocks me. Isaiah 40:31 says, But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. I will wait.
Wait? Keep waiting until poverty swallows you alive. Don't come crying to me when hunger shows you pepper. You'll wish you listened to me when life starts dealing with you without mercy. Mark today's date, I warned you.
Even if I suffer, I'd rather suffer with a clean conscience than enjoy riches that make me filthy inside. I may not have money now, but I have peace. And peace is something money can't buy, Mama.
You're mad. Favor, you're a mad girl. I never believed a child of mine could reason like this. You think I prayed for 9 months just to raise the disgrace?
If standing for what is right makes me mad, then I accept it. I will not lie with a man for anything. If God doesn't give it to me, then I don't want it. Don't try to make me feel guilty for choosing purity.
Let me tell you now, don't expect any support from me again. The next time someone offers you a way out and you say no, don't come back here. Sleep on the street if you must.
I'd rather sleep on the street with God by my side than sleep in a mansion full of sin. Mama, let me be.
Gabriel, look at Favor, her heart is pure even in the midst of temptation. She could have chosen the easy way, but she stood for righteousness. Many would have compromised, but she said, "No." I am touched by her faith, and I will no longer be silent. It is time for her reward. I want to bless her with a godly husband.
Michael, you are right. I have watched her tears in the secret place. Even when her own mother turned against her, she stood firm. She quoted my word, trusted in Jesus' blood and righteousness. I want to give her a job that will shock those around her. I will honor her faith, and men shall see my hand upon her life.
She is like Joseph in Potiphar's house, she ran from sin. And just like Joseph, I will lift her from shame to glory. I will bring her husband not just as a blessing, but as a crown. He will love her, cherish her, and stand with her in truth. Her obedience has called for heavenly intervention.
Yes, and those who mocked her shall bow before her breakthrough. Those who called her a fool will seek her wisdom. The very job she was denied for standing for holiness, I will cause men to create a better position just for her. The name of the Lord shall be glorified in her story.
Gabriel, let's write it down in the scroll of testimonies. Favor's name must be recorded among the faithful. She refused the offer of one night for money and job, yet she has gained all and even more in the Spirit. I will whisper her name into the ear of a righteous man.
I am preparing her office right now. The one she would have gotten through compromise, I will double it and bring it to her doorstep in glory. She honored God, and I must honor her before men. Let the earth know that God is still faithful to the faithful.
Let's command peace to enter her home tonight. Let her sleep be sweet and full of visions. God is about to make her a sign and a wonder. Let the same people who insulted her mama call her blessed. Let there be a holy visitation in her life.
Oh, I can hear the Father saying, "It is time." It is time to lift her out of poverty and shame. It is time to decorate her like a bride for the King. Let the angels go forth and prepare the way. Let the doors fling open, for her season has come.
Heaven rejoices over the righteous. We have waited for one who would stand. She has stood. Now let her testimony begin like a river that never runs dry. Let those who mocked her bite their tongues in silence. Favor, your day of honor has arrived. Rejoice, daughter of Zion.
What a strange yet beautiful dream. I saw two angels talking about me, Michael and Gabriel. They weren't just talking. They were planning something good for my life. Angel Michael said he would give me a good husband, and Gabriel mentioned a good job. I could feel such peace in their voices, like heaven had taken notice of my suffering and faith. Could it be that God has truly heard my cry? I remember how they spoke with confidence, like it was already done. Michael said, "Favor, your time has come." That word keeps echoing in my mind. I have held on to my faith, even when it seemed foolish to others, including my own mother. I have cried in secret, but never turned my back on God. Maybe this is a sign that my reward is near. It's not easy to stand firm when everyone mocks you for holiness. That man at the office told me to use what I have to get what I want, but I refused. Mama even said God will not forgive me for rejecting that filthy offer. But now, I feel a new kind of strength. That dream was heaven's way of assuring me that righteousness still pays. Lord, I trust you. Even when it hurts, I trust you. That dream was not just a coincidence, you're preparing something great for me. I will wait on you, no matter how long it takes. I know your promises are true, and my blessing is not in the hands of any man. I will keep on walking in holiness. I will keep quoting your word and praying in the night. If angels in heaven can talk about me, then who on earth can stop my breakthrough? My time has come, and I believe you, Lord. Thank you for showing me this dream. It has renewed my hope and strengthened my feet on the narrow path.
Stupid girl, waiting for Jesus to come down and marry you. A big car? Who could they possibly be looking for here? It can't be me, and it surely can't be that foolish girl, Favor. No man in his right senses will drive such a fine car just to come and look for Favor. That girl doesn't even know how to keep herself, always forming holy holy. Let me go and see who they are calling. Maybe they missed a dress, because there's nothing in this house that deserves a car visit.
Good afternoon, Ma. My name is David. I was passing through this area some weeks ago when I saw a young woman helping an old woman carry firewood. Her humility and grace struck me deeply. I asked around, and they told me her name is Favor. Your daughter.
You don't mean it. Welcome, my son. Please sit down. So, it's my daughter Favor you're looking for? Whom? What exactly do you want from her?
Mama, I'm not here for games. I'm a man of purpose. I want to marry Favor. She's the kind of woman I'd been praying for, humble, respectful, and godly. Her character captured my heart even before I knew her name.
Ah, this God is too much. So my daughter, that I thought no man would see her value, is the one you're desiring to marry? My son, God bless you. Let me call her for you now. Favor. Favor. Come out here quickly, somebody is looking for you.
Good afternoon, sir. Mama said someone is looking for me.
Good afternoon, Favor. I'd been waiting to meet you. I saw you weeks ago showing kindness to an elderly woman. Since then, I've prayed and made inquiries. And here I am. I just had to know who you were.
Wow. I never imagined something like that. Honestly, I wasn't doing it to be noticed. I just believe God wants us to help those in need. I try to live a life that pleases Him.
That's exactly what drew me to you, your heart for God. You remind me of what Proverbs 31 talks about. I come from a wealthy family, Favor. My father is a prominent businessman in Lagos. But beyond riches, I'd been searching for a woman of virtue, and I believe you are the one. If you accept me, I will make sure you never lack. I'll also secure a good job for you in one of our firms. But more than anything, I want to grow in faith with you. Serve God together. And build a family on Christ.
I don't even know what to say. This is overwhelming. I've always told God to give me a man who loves Him more than anything else. If what you've said is true, then I believe this is divine. I accept you. And I believe this is the beginning of something beautiful.
Sandra, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Favor, that same quiet girl we used to laugh at, is now engaged to the son of a billionaire. I never thought such a humble girl would end up this lucky. And to think we were out there risking everything for money, yet look at her now. Honestly, I'm still trying to understand how all this happened.
My God is faithful, Juliet. I can't believe my eyes. Favor of all people? No makeup, no fancy clothes, no party lifestyle, yet God picked her out of everyone. This must be grace speaking. You see why they say God's ways are not our ways? Her faithfulness has truly paid off.
You're right, Sandra. We thought we were wise, running after rich men and flashy lifestyles, but this girl simply stayed in her lane. She honored God and now look at her reward. It's like her life has become a message. I feel both ashamed and amazed at the same time.
I remember how she used to warn us, telling us to repent and trust God. We thought she was just being overly religious. But now I see it, she wasn't being foolish. She was planting seeds of righteousness. And now those seeds are bearing good fruit.
I overheard that the man is not just rich, but he also promised her a top-level job. That's double blessing in one day. A husband from a godly home and a job many of us could only dream about. And the man said he loved her because of her character and faith. This is too much.
Juliet, you know the funny part? We thought we were the sharp girls, yet this so-called naive girl got what all the sharpness in the world couldn't buy. Favor waited on God, and he has answered her in style. What a mighty God we serve. This is what I call divine compensation.
If God can do it for Favor, then there's still hope for people like us. Maybe it's time we turn around and go back to God sincerely. Enough of this life that looks shiny on the outside but is empty within. Favor has made me rethink everything.
Yes, Juliet, I've already started praying for mercy. Watching Favor today has stirred something in me. She didn't preach with just words. Her life is the biggest sermon I've heard in years. I want that kind of peace, that kind of blessing, that kind of honor from God.
Imagine her mother too, the way she looked so proud and fulfilled. The woman never stopped praying, even when Favor went quiet for some time. She believed in her daughter and in God's promises. Now everything is making sense. Patience truly brings reward.
I hope we all learn from this. I have seen enough to know that shortcuts can never beat God's perfect plan. Today, Favor's story has changed. And from the look of things, she's just getting started. May God help us all to return to Him before it's too late.
My daughter, I don't even know where to start. The same girl called foolish, useless, and stubborn is the same one God has lifted before my very eyes. Favor, I was wrong, so wrong. I allowed my frustration and fears to blind me from seeing the treasure you truly are. I thought no good thing could come from you again, but God has used you to silence my mouth. Please, my child, forgive your mother. Your faithfulness, your obedience to God, your decision to leave the path of destruction has brought honor to this family. Favor, you have taught me a lesson that no one else could teach me. You waited on God when others were mocking you. Even when I gave up on you, you didn't give up on yourself. You remained strong, and today, God has crowned your patience with glory. I now see that no one can block the door that God Himself has opened. My child, the same girl I thought was lost has become the light of this home. I bless the day you turned your back on sin. I remember the sleepless nights I had, wondering where you were. I was afraid you had joined Juliet and the rest, but when I saw how you returned with dignity and purpose, I was ashamed of myself. You have given me honor among women. Even your brother now walks with pride because of you. This marriage, this job, this grace, it's not luck, it is God's reward. I see now that when a child walks with God, even destiny will chase her with blessings.
Mama, please stop crying. I have already forgiven you long ago. I understand now that your pain made you speak those harsh words. I know it wasn't from a place of hatred, but from fear and disappointment. I thank God that He has turned everything around for His glory. I still love you, and I will always honor you. Let's thank God together, for this is not just my testimony, it is our testimony. God has rewritten our story.
This is where we draw the curtains for this wonderful video. I hope you have been truly touched by the powerful lessons it carries. Let this story remind you that integrity still pays. Even when the world pressures you to compromise, stand firm. What you think you're losing today by staying righteous, God will return to you in a greater and more glorious way. Don't let temporary gain rob you of eternal value. Just like favor, hold on to your faith, your dignity, and your values. In due time, your reward will come, and no one will be able to take it from you. Stay tuned for more inspiring and life-transforming videos. We love you, but remember, God loves you most. keep walking in truth, and keep watching Emanimation. God bless you.